Metal Jesus here, and I'm back again with my good bud Reggie.
How's it going, man?
Dude, it's awesome to have you on. Now, you are back with highlights from your gaming collection. These are your most rare and kind of obscure games, right?
And expensive games, too. I mean, these games, like, I couldn't really do trades with. I had to come out straight cash, which could always hurt. But, you know, I did it in a way where, patiently, where I got a good deal.
Yeah.
So.
That's the best way to do it, isn't it?
It is, even though it's hard because you want it because you think it's going to be gone.
I know. So what's cool about this video is that it's going to cover your entire collection, right?
Just about, yeah.
Yeah.
At least some of it.
Like PSP games, Genesis, Sega CD.
Yep.
And newer stuff.
And newer stuff, yep.
So like PlayStation 3, Xbox. It's going to be awesome. Let's take a look. All right, dude, what do you have for me here?
All right, going to start off pretty strong here. I just heard about this game recently, and it's really cool because it's a Genesis game made in 2010. Pure Solar. Now, this is an RPG. It's been in production in probably about, I guess, about almost 8 to 10 years, possibly.
Jeez.
I'm not sure, but I think it was around that. And this is a great game. I mean, I played just a little bit of it because, you know, RPGs, they're time consuming.
Oh,
so
yeah.
This is the reprint edition. I didn't get the first edition because I didn't hear about it back then, but this game sold out like crazy. They're almost comparing it to the way of Chrono Trigger in the ways of how good it is, but, you know.
I know this developer is also working on like a Dreamcast version and like an iPad version or something.
PS3 version, Xbox 360 version. They're going to be downloadable except for the Dreamcast one, of course. And yeah, they're trying to get it out there so you guys, most of the people who weren't able to get these, will be able to play the game still.
Cool.
So, one of the probably third Sega CD games I got, and probably the rarest one, it's called Flying Squadron. Now, I got this game for a great deal. The man was asking, I think he was asking $200, and I was able to get it off him for $100, which was cool with me.
Half off, man.
Half off, man. He was in a good mood. I talked him down. It was pretty awesome. This is a shmup type game, so I don't think there's that many shmups on the Sega CD. There is some, but this one's more of the rare one. So if you can find this, yeah.
It's funny because I know the guy at that store you're talking about. We won't name the store.
Yeah.
But they don't often discount. It's pretty funny. So it's awesome that you got the discount.
Yeah, it was. I got lucky. This is probably one of the rarest PSP games I have. Classic Heroes 2. They had a pre-order from this I forget, it's called Gaijin Works, and they're former Working Designs, and they brought this game out. It originally going to be a download only, but people wanted it to be on disc, and they made a pre-order for people to get it on disc, and I think it was about 3,000, so I was one of those 3,000s. I thought I didn't get it because I didn't come in the mail right away, but next thing you know, there's a charge on my account, and here it was. So.
Is that pretty recent?
I got this probably around September.
Of last year, of 2013.
Now, I wasn't a big Nintendo collector because I didn't really feel good about Nintendo. I like Super Nintendo, but Nintendo was like, meh.
I'm kind of the same way.
Yeah, but I felt like on each system, you got to get a game that kind of defines it, that you possibly like. And I got my favorite game of all time on Nintendo, which is Rainbow Islands.
Which is an arcade game, right?
It's an arcade game, and it's a sequel to Bubble Bobble, the true sequel to Bubble Bobble. It's really cool. It's got a lot of colors, platforming elements. It's a lot of fun, and it's got cool music, so I like this one a lot.
You know, my favorite defining game for the original Nintendo is?
What's that?
Excite Bike. And it's not like it's rare at all. I just love that game. It's so awesome.
Yeah, I like making the little obstacle courses and stuff, and like, yeah, that game is awesome, man. Next game I'm going to introduce is probably one of Working Design's last games for the PS2 system before they kind of went under. Ground Lancer Generations. This is it's called Deluxe, actually, excuse me.
The box is huge.
Yeah, it is. This sucker comes with a watch. It comes with like cards, watch, bracelet, soundtrack. It is pretty much, they went all out for this one.
Wow.
It's 2 games. It's the second and third game in the series. It's a lot of fun, and it's got good music.
What kind of games are they?
They're like more like strategy RPGs in a way. Yeah, it's not like turn-based, but you got to move your character around and go and attack the enemy and stuff like that. It has multiple endings, so that's cool. So yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's an awesome box.
Next game is hella rare on PS3, but it didn't come out in America. It came out in Europe or the UK. I got it for a good deal on a site, and this is the physical copy limited edition.
What's it called?
Arcana Hearts 3 fighting game.
Oh.
Now this sucker comes with just about everything too. It comes with an art book, 144 pages, color, soundtrack, character guidebook. Just a lot of stuff. Show you how to do moves and stuff like that. This game is hella fun. I mean, really, really cool fighting. I love fighting games, so that's why I had to get it.
Beautiful box too.
Thanks. So the next game, Super Nintendo game. I'm trying to collect shmups for the Super Nintendo, ones that are good, so I had to go import. And the one I'm going to show you is Poppin Twinby. Now this game is all kinds of good. It's a good shmup. It's got good music, lots of colors, good boss battles. And I'm kind of like upset that they didn't release this in America. I don't know what these guys were thinking, but I don't know who was in charge, but this game should have came out in America. If you can find this game, it's good.
I wonder if it's something to do with the title. It's kind of a weird title. And, you know what I mean? You don't hear that title and go, I know what that is.
Yeah, it is a weird title. But the thing is, it came out on the I think TurboGrafx system. Like they released it on that system, but Super Nintendo said, no way, we don't want that here.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
The next game is going to be some of my favorite Game Boy Advance games, and they're sequels to each other. As you know, I like fighting games, so I had to get the King of Fighter games for this system. King of Fighters 1 is a good game. EX1, excuse me. It's a good game, but it has terrible music and stuff like that. But it has exclusive characters, and it's worth having. But the one to get is Neo Blood. This game is really good. It's like, it should have been its own platform game too, I think. But this one's really good. Exclusive characters, good story mode, everything you would want in a fighting game. So. And
are they hard to find, or?
In box, yeah.
Oh.
And this one, like Neo Blood and cart might be a little pricey, but it shouldn't be over $20.
Oh, okay, it's not bad.
Next game is one of my favorites.
I have not played this yet, and it's so annoying.
Oh man, PS2 game, Metal Gear Solid 3 limited edition. This was really limited. I mean, it's not like the type of limited that people forget their pre-order and then you get it like that. No, it was limited. Like Hideo Kojima, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He was serious about limited on this one.
Huh? What comes in it?
It comes with the game, of course. It came with the online disc, and the special disc it came with was a movie disc. Like it had all the cinematics together, and as a movie, like you could watch it like a movie kind of.
Oh,
so that was cool.
Well, his games are kind of like movies, so it's perfect.
Exactly. So it was perfect. You know, if you wanted to do that, I tried to watch it. It was too long, so I never finished it. But really cool.
Yeah.
This one I just picked up recently. I've been trying to get it ever since it came out. I think a lot of people online, when they see pre-orders for cool stuff like this, they try to buy a lot of it and then they sell it themselves, and that's why some guys can't get it. I was able to get one off Amazon for a good price, and this is a Time and Eternity limited edition version. This game is it's a different type of game. It's like an action RPG type adventure, I would say. Really cool game. It comes with a soundtrack, art book. It didn't get good ratings, but I like it. I think it's unique, so it's pretty cool. If you can find this, grab it. It's a good game.
And newer, PlayStation 3.
And it's newer, yep. All right, the next game is, there are 3 of them, and I'd say they're pretty close to one of my favorite RPGs, Arts and Ellico series. The first Arts and Ellico, I loved everything about this game. Even though it was really easy, the simple system, I like that because then I get to read more about the story and everything. It's pretty unique, like all the stuff you could do, like you go into somebody's dreams, change stuff. It was really heartfelt RPG, I think. And the first one that I got, I ordered it from NES.com, I think it was, and it came with a soundtrack, which I don't have with me right now because it came separately from the box. Second game, of course, Arts and Ellico 2. This one is probably my favorite in the series so far. This one, it's a little bit harder and it's a lot longer. It took me a while to get into this one to beat it all the way, but it's just more the same. It's really fun and I like it a lot.
You never really hear about this series, do you?
It's hard to pronounce, I would think. That's why many people are like, what the heck is that?
I was actually waiting for you to say the name because I had no idea how to pronounce it.
Okay. And the last one in the series, which I got about 3 years ago, I haven't got all the way into it yet because I'm behind in RPGs, but Arts and Ellico, I just call it Arts and Ellico 3. This one was for the PS3, limited edition, of course, and hard to find now. Comes with like soundtrack, art book, all the pretty much stuff you get in the other ones. Pretty cool game. As far as I know, they're supposed to end the series with this one, but hopefully that's not true. Maybe they'll make some more, but really cool game, what I played of it. And my last game I'm going to put on here that's going to be Potful Mail. Now this game is like really good. I mean, it's got some good voice acting, good platforming elements, funny voice acting. It's like it's a real charmer. It'll kind of suck you into it. It's got a good story to it.
So when people say there's no good Sega CD games, your answer to that is?
Yeah, whatever. This is one of them right here. If you could get this game right here, this game is one to get. I like it a lot.
Huh, that's awesome. Well, I know this is just a small sample of some of your rare or more unusual games, but I appreciate you coming by. I do have a question for you, though. I mean, what do you typically use when you're trying to price something out that's sort of rare and unusual, like when you're standing in a store, you know?
Usually, I call friends, like the friends I met from the Seattle Retro Gamers Forum. They put out information like that they respond immediately. Like I usually talk to them, or if I can't get a hold of them, I might go off eBay, see what's fluctuating that. So
you have to be kind of careful with eBay though, because you see that buy it now, and sometimes that's ridiculous, and you don't know that they've been just sort of reposting that for 6 months, right? With the buy it now, and no one's biting. So it's often really important to know that you can go in advance and you can click on completed or sold items.
Yeah,
that's the key.
A lot of people don't know that too. I just recently caught on to that about a year ago. So yeah, definitely.
The other thing I use is a site called pricecharting.com, which is basically, from what I can tell, I think it's kind of a newer site, but essentially what it does is it takes the average of half.com, eBay, and I believe Amazon, and it sort of gives you
Amazon. Okay.
I think so, yeah, and it gives you a trending of the price of games, which I find really useful, because sometimes you just sort of want to know, is this game going up or is it going down? You know, although lately they've been all going up. We'd love to know what you guys use for whenever you're trying to get information about games or maybe prices. Please post a comment down below. We'd love to know that.
Yeah, share your information with us, because I want to know more too.
That's absolutely true. Dude, thank you very much for coming on, man.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
It's awesome as always. Thank you guys for subscribing, and take care.